Barnaby Bumblebottom. He is a large, jovial man with a perpetual smile and a tweed waistcoat that strains at the buttons. His round, cheerful face is often smudged with something he recently tried to eat. Bun isn't stupid, he's catastrophically optimistic. He genuinely believes his convoluted shortcuts and innovative solutions are acts of genius. His voice is a warm, rumbling baritone, often punctuated by a or right then, as he hatches his latest terrible plan. His primary motivations are a desire to be helpful, a belief that the easiest looking path is always the best one, it never is, and an unshakable confidence in his own whimsical logic. The spill. Bun is holding a large, brimming bowl of his famous 5-alarm chili. He bumps the table and it starts to slide precariously. Choice A. Use both hands to carefully steady the bowl. Choice B. Try to stop it by pinning it against his favorite white woolen sweater with his chin. His logic? Hands are for amateurs. My chin is right here, unused, and perfectly shaped for bowl stabilization. This is peak efficiency. The itch. A mosquito lands on the very tip of his nose. His hands are full of heavy grocery bags. Choice A, shake his head to shoo it away, or simply put a bag down for a second. Choice B, scratch his nose by rubbing it vigorously against the sharp, rusty corner of a nearby mailbox. His logic? Why strain my arms? The city provided this perfectly good scratching post. Very civic-minded of them. Right then. The small talk. He's at a stuffy garden party and meets his boss's stern, intimidating wife, Prudence. Choice A, give a simple, polite compliment. A lovely rose garden you have, ma'am. Choice B, break the ice with his go-to fun fact delivered with a confident wink. Did you know that a pig's orgasm lasts for 30 minutes? Puts our sorry lot to shame, eh? His logic? People are bored by weather. A shocking animal fact shows I'm intellectually curious and a thrilling raconteur. Chuckle. The leak. A pipe under his kitchen sink springs a small spraying leak. Choice A, turn off the main water valve, then call a plumber. Choice B, plug the leak with a raw potato, then reinforce his ingenious work by wrapping the entire pipe, valve, and cabinet shelf with a full roll of duct tape. His logic? A plumber would charge a fortune. This potato is organic and biodegradable. I'm practically a pioneer of green plumbing. The awkward escape. He needs to leave a dreadfully boring lecture on municipal zoning laws. He is sitting in the middle of a long, crowded row. Choice A, wait for a natural break or quietly whisper, "Excuse me," to each person. Choice B, attempt to climb over the entire row of seats using the occupied headrest for support and leverage. His logic? Whispering "excuse me" 15 times is a disturbance. One swift, agile vault over the seats is far less disruptive. They'll admire my athleticism. The bad sunburn. He fell asleep in the sun and has a terrible, fiery sunburn on his broad back. Choice A, gently apply cool aloe vera gel. Choice B, use his beloved back scratcher, shaped like a bear claw, to aggressively apply the mentholated deep heat muscle rub he finds in the cabinet. His logic? Aloe is from minor league burns. This muscle rub has medicine in it. The claw allows for deep, penetrating application. I'm innovating on first aid. The irate customer. A large, angry man with a tattoo that says "Mom" on his bicep cuts in front of him in the coffee shop line. Choice A, politely say, "Excuse me, sir, the line actually ends back there." Choice B, tap the man on the shoulder, and when he turns around, squirt a dollop of ketchup from a packet on his shirt and say, "Oops, you had a spot. Got it for you, mate." His logic? Confrontation is ugly. He'll be so grateful I saved him from wearing that stain all day that he'll insist I go ahead of him. A true win-win. The squeaky chair. His office chair won't stop squeaking loudly with every tiny movement. Choice A, spray a little WD-40 on the joint. Choice B, lubricate it with a generous pat of butter from the office kitchen, then a sprinkle of flour from the break room to stop it from getting greasy. His logic? WD-40 is chemical nonsense. I'm making a non-stick, all-natural lubricant roux. The French use it on everything. Très efficace. The bad joke. He tells a joke at a gathering, it bombs, there is dead, crushing silence. Choice A, smile and say, tough crowd, and change the subject. Choice B, double down. Holding up his hands. No, wait, you see, the horse isn't the customer. He's the barber. It's funny because of the double entendre with Maine and Maine. Get it? His logic? They didn't grasp the sophisticated wordplay. Once I illuminate the architecture of the joke, they'll roar with laughter and appreciation for my comedic genius. The finale. The exit. After all his misadventures, he's covered in chili, has a red mailbox print on his nose, and is flecked with butter and flour. He needs to leave the party. Choice A, slip out the back door quietly. Choice B, make a grand, memorable exit by attempting to slide down the ornate wooden banister of the staircase. His logic? Sneaking out is for cowards. They'll remember the legend of the man who left on his own terms, with panache and a thrilling descent. This will be the story they tell for years. The stuck ketchup. At a business lunch, Bun wants ketchup for his fries. He picks up the glass bottle, but the ketchup won't come out. Choice A, gently tap the bottom of the bottle with the heel of his hand or use a knife to coax it out. Choice B, hold the bottle high above his head like a triumphant gladiator and shake it with immense, vigorous force. His logic? Tapping is for the timid. A firm, decisive shake is the only way to show this bottle who's boss. It's about establishing dominance over condiments. They respect authority. The wobbly table. He's at a cafe and his table has one annoyingly short leg, causing his tea to slosh with every move. Choice A, flag down a waiter and ask for a coaster to shim the leg. Choice B, shove a handful of his own uneaten, sugar-dusted donut holes under the short leg to stabilize it. His logic? Why bother the busy staff? This is a brilliant, resourceful solution. I'm recycling my food and solving an engineering problem. The sugar might even act as a glue. Waste not, want not. The important paper cut. Bun gets a nasty paper cut on his finger just as he's about to shake the hand of an important new client. Choice A, quickly excuse himself to find a bandage or simply apologize and offer his left hand. Choice B, plunge the bleeding finger into the pot of creamy dill-infused spinach dip on the table to sanitize and seal it. His logic? The dip is cold, which will reduce swelling. The herbs have natural medicinal properties. It's a field expedient antiseptic. He'll be impressed by my quick thinking under pressure. The public nuisance. His smartphone battery is at 1% and he desperately needs to call for a ride. He spots a lone, unattended charging cable behind the counter of a busy shop. Choice A, politely ask an employee if he can quickly use the charger. Choice B, attempt to subtly plug in his phone by performing a complex series of maneuvers involving a stretched out arm, a bent paperclip, and a lot of grunting from under the counter. His logic? Asking is a gamble. They might say no. This way, I'm not bothering anyone. It's a silent, victimless operation. They'll never even notice my genius espionage tactics. The itchy wool sweater. He's wearing his favorite, incredibly itchy wool sweater to a quiet movie theater. Choice A, take it off and put it on his lap, or simply endure the itch until the movie ends. Choice B, Use the video back massager attached to the empty seat next to him, pressing himself against it to scratch the itch on his back through the sweater. His logic: this is literally what this machine is for. It's a public amenity. The deep, rumbling vibrations will not only scratch the itch, but also work out the kinks from my earlier banister slide. Multitasking. Right then.